You're dreaming of starting a business in your small town, but one thing keeps holding you back: the fear of failing, losing your savings, and facing your entire community knowing you didn't make it. What if I told you there are 7 small town business ideas built for the future? Businesses so in demand, so recession resistant, and so aligned with where the world is heading in 2026 and beyond that their failure rates are shockingly low. We've analyzed the trends, the data, and the technology shifts reshaping rural America, and we found 7 businesses that small-town entrepreneurs can start right now with the highest chance of long-term success. And stick around until the end. And because we're sharing a powerful mindset secret from one of the most forward-thinking entrepreneurs of our time that could completely change how you approach your business journey. But first, what makes these future-focused businesses so successful while others fail? Let's start the countdown with business idea number 7. Electric vehicles aren't coming. They're already here. By 2030, experts project more than 35 million EVs will be on U.S. roads, and a massive chunk of that growth is happening outside major cities. Here's the opportunity. Rural highways, small-town main streets, and local businesses are dramatically underserved when it comes to EV charging infrastructure. Setting up a small EV charging station or partnering with existing gas stations, diners, and motels to install Level 2 or DC fast chargers is a future-proof business with incredible upside. The federal government and many states are pouring billions into rural EV infrastructure grants, meaning startup costs can be offset significantly. A single DC fast charger can generate between $20,000 to $40,000 in annual revenue per station, and multi-charger sites scale that even further. You can start small. Install 1 or 2 chargers at a high-traffic location, then expand as demand grows. Partner with local property owners, offer revenue splits, and you've got a recurring income business with minimal day-to-day operations. As EV adoption accelerates, the small-town operators who get in now will own this space for decades. Business idea number 6 is a drone services business. The drone industry is exploding, and in small towns are one of the most underserved markets in this space. From agricultural field mapping and crop spraying to real estate photography, construction site surveys, roof inspections, wedding videography, and even small package delivery, drones are transforming how rural work gets done. Starting a drone services business requires a relatively small investment, a professional-grade drone, an FAA Part 107 certification, and some training, and you're in business. Farmers will pay for aerial crop analysis that saves them thousands in fertilizer and water costs. Real estate agents need high-quality aerial shots to sell properties faster. Insurance companies hire drone operators for damage assessments after storms. And the average drone service operator charges between $150 to $500 per hour, depending on the service, and demand is growing rapidly year over year. Because most small towns have almost zero competition in this space, a skilled drone operator can quickly become the go-to expert in their entire county. This is a business with a 90+% success rate for operators who diversify their service offerings and build strong local relationships. Business idea number 5 is mobile auto detailing and ceramic coating. People love their vehicles more than ever, and mobile auto detailing has become one of the fastest-growing service businesses in North America. But here's the twist for 2026 and beyond. Premium ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and an EV-specific detailing services are creating massive profit margins. Mobile detailing means you go to the customer. No shop, no storefront, no massive overhead, just a well-equipped van or trailer, quality products, and your skills. Small towns are perfect for this business because customers appreciate convenience, competition is minimal, and word of mouth travels fast. A single ceramic coating job can bring in $800 to $2,500. A full detail ranges from $150 to $400. Stack multiple jobs per week, and this becomes a six-figure business quickly. The failure rate for mobile detailing is remarkably low, around 10%, because startup costs are minimal, demand is steady, and the recurring customer base grows over time. Add specialty services like headlight restoration, engine bay cleaning, and RV or boat detailing, and you've got a business with multiple income streams. Business idea number 4 is specialty e-commerce fulfillment. Here's a trend most small-town entrepreneurs are missing. E-commerce sellers desperately need affordable, reliable fulfillment help, and big city warehouses are overpriced and overbooked. Small-town entrepreneurs can run micro-fulfillment operations from a modest warehouse, garage, or rented commercial space, serving Amazon sellers, Shopify brands, and Etsy shops that need someone to store, pack, and ship their products. The beauty of this business? Low rent in small towns, affordable labor, and proximity to major shipping hubs all work in your favor. You can start with a handful of clients, charging per unit storage fees, plus pick and pack fees, and grow from there. Average fulfillment operations generate revenues between $10 and $25 per order processed, and scaling to hundreds of orders per day is very achievable. With e-commerce continuing to grow and more small brands needing flexible fulfillment partners, this business has strong long-term demand. Plus, integration with automation tools and AI-powered inventory systems means you can run lean, efficient operations that compete with much larger companies. Business idea number 3 is sustainable agriculture and hydroponic farming. Agriculture is evolving, and the future belongs to small, specialized, high-value farming operations. Hydroponic farming, vertical farming, microgreens, mushroom cultivation, and specialty organic produce are all thriving business models that work beautifully in small towns. Why? Because consumers increasingly want fresh, local, pesticide-free food, and restaurants and grocery stores are willing to pay premium prices for it. A hydroponic greenhouse operation can be set up in a small building, basement, or modest plot of land. Startup costs range from $10,000 to $75,000 depending on scale, and profit margins on premium products like microgreens can exceed 50%. Some small-scale microgreen farmers generate $50,000 to $100,000 per year from operations running in just a spare room or small outbuilding. Pair this with direct-to-consumer sales through farmers markets, subscription boxes, and restaurant partnerships, and you've got a sustainable business with strong community roots. And the success rate for specialty agriculture operations sits around 85% when operators focus on high-demand, high-margin products rather than traditional commodity crops. Business idea number 2 is an AI-powered local services agency. This one is huge, and it's wide open in small towns right now. Local businesses everywhere, restaurants, plumbers, dentists, law firms, real estate agents, contractors, desperately need help with their websites, social media, automation, customer service chatbots, and lead generation. But most of them don't know how to use AI tools effectively, and big city agencies charge more than small town businesses can afford. That's where you come in. An AI-powered local services agency can offer website builds, automated appointment booking systems, social media content creation, AI chatbot setup, email marketing automation, and more, all at prices that make sense for local businesses. You don't need to be a tech genius. Modern AI tools like workflow automation platforms, AI assistants, and no-code builders have made this work accessible to anyone willing to learn. Monthly retainers for small-town clients typically range from $500 to $3,000, and with just 10 to 20 clients, you've got a six-figure business. This business has an estimated success rate above 85% because recurring revenue stabilizes cash flow, and local business owners become loyal customers once they see results. The best part? You can run this business from anywhere. your home office, a small rented space, or even remotely while serving clients across multiple towns. But the number one future-proof small-town business is senior care and wellness services. The reason is simple demographics. The population of Americans aged 65 and older is projected to nearly double by 2040, and a huge portion of this growth is happening in small towns and rural communities where younger people have moved away. Senior care businesses include in-home care services, senior transportation, meal delivery, adult day programs, home modification services for aging in place, and wellness and companion programs. The demand is already overwhelming supply, and it's only going to grow. Startup costs vary widely. A solo in-home care provider can start with just a few $1,000s in training and certification, while a fully staffed agency might require $50,000 to $150,000. But the industry success rate is impressive, around 90%, because demand is stable, recession-resistant, and growing every single year. Beyond traditional care, there's huge opportunity in newer services like technology assistance for seniors, telehealth coordination, and wellness programs focused on active aging. This is a business where you'll not only make a good living, you'll make a genuine difference in the lives of your neighbors and community members. And as promised, here's the powerful mindset secret from one of the most innovative entrepreneurs of our time, Elon Musk. Musk once said, "When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor." For small-town entrepreneurs who feel intimidated by the future, by technology, by competition, by fear of failure, this mindset is a game changer. The businesses we've covered today all have one thing in common. They represent the future. EVs, drones, AI, sustainable agriculture, senior care, these aren't fads. These are the directions the world is moving. And the entrepreneurs who succeed aren't the ones who wait for certainty. They're the ones who see the opportunity, commit to the vision, and take action even when the path isn't perfectly clear. Invest in learning. Invest in adapting. Invest in staying ahead of the curve. The small-town entrepreneur who embraces the future, who studies trends, adopts new tools, and isn't afraid to start before everything is perfect, will be the one building the businesses that define their community for the next generation. Your small town needs what you're going to build. The question isn't whether the opportunity exists, it's whether you're willing to step into it. Watching this video is your first step, an investment of your time and attention toward a better future. Keep that momentum going by clicking on the screen now for more high-potential business ideas designed for the entrepreneurs of tomorrow. Your future starts today.